Coming into the league, LeBron James had a lot of expectations, as far as even being dubbed the greatest prospect of his time. With a lot of expectations, many thought he would crumble under the pressure. Thankfully, he pushed through and redefined what it means to be the GOAT, even getting his son drafted. And now with the preseason in action, the hype is carried over to his son for countless reasons. Bronny is 2 games into the preseason, and although he's not met the expectations of being the second coming of his father, he's definitely more similar to him than we thought.
People have always compared LeBron to the likes of MJ and Kobe, but what if I told you that you could compare him to Bronny? For starters, their expectations coming into the league aren't that different.
You will most certainly be the most scrutinized rookie in the history of the NBA. What will make a successful season by your definition?
One is fulfilling the family's heirloom, while another was expected to be the next MJ. On paper, these are 2 completely different shoes to fill, but if you look at it closely, it's more similar than you think.
Bronny has attracted a bunch of media attention, controversial or not. In 2003, LeBron went through almost the exact same things, and the stats speak for themselves. In 2002, the average attendance rate for the Cavs was about 6,000. Well, the following year's opener, when LeBron got drafted, saw the Cavs' attendance at 17,000. However, look no further than 20 years later and you'll see Bronny's Google search rates go up drastically after being drafted. The next reason is quite interesting when you think about it. With all the hype surrounding Bronny, this has led to a familiar feeling: jealousy. See, Bronny's entrance into the league has caused countless amounts of attention, most of the time regarding overshadowing the top prospects in the draft. You probably can imagine the fact that they've been training their entire lives to get the respect they deserve, just to be blocked out by the 55th pick. This can definitely lead to envy and a teeny bit of hate. After all, this was supposed to be their spotlight. You may be thinking, this does not apply to his father, but it actually did happen. When LeBron got drafted to the Cavs, many players were upset because of the sudden change in the lineup.
We have better players than him in his position already on our team, bro.
I don't think you can really just bring a high school player in and really just think your team gonna really turn around like that. If he come, you know what I'm saying, he can just hop on our bandwagon.
They argued that it wasn't fair that an 18-year-old was given more attention and hype, even though he did not play a single minute at the time.
Now coming into the present day where Bronny has played his first 2 preseason games, people have definitely had their questions. The first game was against the Wolves. Bronny was able to put up 2 points and showed shades of his father. His ability to block and playmake had showed that he has the potential to silence the haters. That was until they lost by 20. The next game could be looked at in a few different ways. Yes, Bronny didn't score, but he did play some crucial clutch time moments.
However, even LeBron didn't start as glorious as you may imagine. In LeBron's first preseason game, he dropped 8 points and then followed up with an even more or less impressive 6 points as his debut. This just shows how even the most hyped prospect to ever play didn't meet his expectations to start off, but then proceeded to silence everyone and put his name in the history books.
Now, we aren't saying that Bronny's completely following his dad's footsteps, but they're not that much different. Being put in similar situations can be an experience that could help Bronny grow and develop as he progresses throughout the season. It's hard to see the similarities on paper between the two, but if you look closely, they've been put on a path that's paved the way for Bronny's future.